Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Blood and Money. This is a 2020 film. Ta da! I'm finding the new ones. I bring it to the people. This was released May 15th, so just last month. It runs an hour and 29 minutes and doesn't look like it has a rating, which is fine. This stars Tom Berenger, Kristen Hager, and Paul Ben Victor. The description: a retired veteran hunt. Let's try that again. A retired veteran hunting in northern Maine stumbles across a dead woman and a large sum of money. This is Blood and Money. Wanted to look up one more thing on the iPad. Usually I put it down, I continue with the review, but Tom Berenger, our main guy here, I know he's done some other movies like this, so I wanted to let you know. Um, Not lately, I guess. All right. Well, there's been other movies like this that are, you know, with the adventure in the wild, um, and I applaud people, especially older men, that are able to do a role like this. So I wanted to give him props, but I guess I'm thinking of someone else. But yeah, this movie has to deal with being in northern Maine, which, as you can probably guess if you know anything about Maine, has lots of snow. I know, right? And so it's literally up to the door, half of the doorway, or to the top of the doorway in most instances here in this movie. And they're in the wild, so there's masses of it everywhere. And so this is a really kind of insane movie to even think about. And so right off the bat, I give it props for being well done, for having an older guy be kind of an extreme actor in an extreme situation. And the storyline is intriguing. We'll get to that in a second. But I'd say with a small cast, with an intense story, that this is a movie to watch out for. Um, Take a second here to say that if you are wanting any correspondence with me outside YouTube, I do have my Facebook page up and running. It's called Danny's Movies and Music. And so if you'd like to check that out, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to the theater movies, but I'm really happy that I found this movie. So let's continue talking about it here a second. Uh, the storyline that grabs your attention, he finds money and there will be blood. Um, I won't give away how he finds the dead woman because it tells you that he finds the dead woman. Okay, that happens. Moving on. The rest of the movie is built on the premise that there's some other people involved. That's all I'll say. And so when he encounters these other people, that's the blood. So it does a really good job of summarizing itself online, not giving too much away, and then letting you have the real content. And so there's goods and there's bads, and we're going to talk about the bads. And I just don't get our main character, Tom Berenger, older actor, would have common sense, you would think. I don't know why he lets his character go haywire. I just don't. We get the fact that he knows what he's doing out in this country area, woodsy area of Maine with all the snow. We get it, okay? When he gets put into the situation that goes haywire, his character goes haywire, you would think that he would start doing some things that actually made sense. I just don't get his motivation. Most people in this situation, you can kind of ask yourself, when you're sitting in the shower or about to go to bed, What would I do if I found money out in the wilderness and a dead person? And I think your answer is going to be vastly different to what happens in this movie. I know there's some things that go along with this, like, his qualifications for handling the situation a certain way, but I just don't understand because I wouldn't do half of what he does. And so I just wish the movie would have gone a different way, but I guess they made it the way they did. A, to draw it out a little bit, because this could have been a really short movie if things, happen common sense wise, which they never do because it has to be theatrical. And I think they just had to do things the way they wanted to do them because, this movie could have gone so many different ways. And I think the way that it goes is very predictable, cliche, whatever you want to call it. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like the direction of the movie. I think if they could have handled it a couple different ways, particularly having more people involved or having it make more sense, not having a certain sad thing happen involving the authorities. I mean, I have to say it, but they never involved the authorities. Like, literally, even at the end, we don't really get to find out the authorities trying to realize what happened in the situation. It's just a crap ending, and the stuff leading up to it, like I said, I had a problem with. So, with all respect to Tom Berenger being an older guy, handling this role out in the winter, all good. I have respect for this movie. I would like for you to watch it. I'd like you to give me your opinion about it. I think that a lot of people will enjoy it. We get movies like this, that have this structure of a story. I just don't like it for this movie. But I liked a lot of things and a lot of aspects of this movie. It has genuine kindness in the beginning when it's kind of building up, to our eventual story. It does plug along pretty well once it gets going, and the action is good. It, even though it's predictable, it's still good. And so I don't know. I just kind of have some problems with it that I think drag it down for me. So I'm gonna give a B minus to Blood and Money, and I hope you're able to watch it. I hope you're able to get an opinion about it. But I just don't understand why they went away from what they should have done. I think that's my strong opinion here is that they should have done things a certain way. They should have included some things, some concepts, some ideas, and they just kind of went with kind of what's straightforward and what would be most entertaining, I guess. And even though it was entertaining, I didn't like it. A B minus for Blood and Money. Thanks, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and get some of them to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And enjoy movies. Thanks.